free MLB picks. This is action for Sunday, August 13th. Ramon Scott in for Tony T. Tony will be back tomorrow with his previews. But until then, you get me here for the action on Sunday. Just a few things before we get started. Subscribe to the channel, Tony's Picks YouTube channel. Free picks every day from major sports. It's always a good time to subscribe, but never better than now as we head into the betting season. Hit the thumbs up and then visit Tony'sPicks.com. We're a multi-handicapper website with some of the best handicappers on the web. You can check out the handicapper leaderboards and see who's hot, and then click the links to subscribe to our long-term packages over at Tony'sPicks.com or our daily packages as well. Get our latest premium picks, best bets, discount picks, and our multi-game packs. 3 games, 5 games, 7 games, and they're all profit guaranteed. So you'll always have a winning day at Tony'sPicks.com or get credits back to your account for use with another handicapper or the same handicapper. Those long-term packages offer greater value, 3-day, 5-day, 7-day, and you can save 20% when you use the promo code TonyT at checkout. Subscribe to the picks from some of our handicappers, people who have been hot, such as Zach, 3-0 on Saturday, Nick Bartini, 4-1, Tyler Coleman, 2-0, Tiffany Mance. She's been hot for 3 days now, coming off an undefeated day yesterday, and also 4-2 or on Friday, and then 4-2 yesterday. Hollywood Sam, Joseph Schultz, Daniel Wolosachuk, Morning Steam Team as well. Mindy Hahn and I. Mindy really clicking here, 60% over the last 7 days at Tony'sPicks.com. She's the leading capper with plus 671 units over the last 7 days. Joseph Schultz also there at 9-3 record. So check it out over at Tony'sPicks.com, and you can use that promo code TonyT at checkout to save 20%. Click on the All Cappers tab. Find the handicapper of your choice. Click on their handicapper profile page, and then get signed up. All right, now let's get ready and get to the action here for Sunday, August 13th. These are the previews for the games on Sunday. Let's get this one started. Atlanta Braves, New York Mets. Sunday Night Baseball on Sunday, August 13th for the Atlanta Braves. It's going to be Yoni Chirinos going in this one for Atlanta in 7 starts. Chirinos, 4.83 ERA, 13.5% K rate, 7.5% walks, 45% the ground balls. He has a whip coming in this one of 1.32. He also has home runs, 2.6 home runs per 9 innings so far for Chirinos. Really just a stopgap. They picked him up off of waivers. Maybe they were expecting more. He's had some success certainly in the past with Tampa Bay. For the Mets, it's Kodai Senga, one of the best pitchers right now going. 21 starts, 3.24 ERA, 1.30 the whip, 28.5% K rate, 11% walks, 45% the ground balls, 0.8 home runs per 9 innings. Chirinos' last 3 starts, 8.5 ERA, but the Braves have won 12 of the last 13 meetings now with the Mets. Mets have lost now 10 of their last 12 games overall. Mets have gone under in 12 of their last 16 and under in 16 of Senga's 21 starts, but you just got to figure that this one ends up getting in the bullpens. The Braves do have a ERA about a run better than the Mets, even though they'll be on the road here. I'm going to take this one to get into double digits on Sunday night. Going to go over 9.5 runs. Braves may end up getting there. They own this series right now, and it might be in the Mets' heads a little bit. Also, Braves now in a pretty good groove again. They've won 5 of their last 6. I'm going to go over 9.5 Sunday Night Baseball, Atlanta and the Mets. Orioles at Mariners, free MLB pick for Sunday, August 13th for Baltimore. It's Kyle Bradish. 21 starts, a 3.19 ERA, 1.14 the whip, 22.5% K rate, 7% walks, ground balls coming in at 46%, 0.9 home runs per 9 innings. For the Mariners, rookie Bryce Miller, 16 starts, a 4.20 earned run average, 1.03 the whip, 25% K rate, 5% walks, 31% ground balls, 1.4 home runs per 9 innings. Bradish always gets off to a good start. He's one of the best nerfy guys around. He's only given up a run in 1 of his 21 starts. Baltimore 6-3 last 9 Bradish starts. Baltimore got the win 1-0 in 10 innings last night. Runs were hard to come by. Seattle has gone under in 6 of their last 8. They've won still 17 of their last 21. Certainly on a roll. Baltimore's still one of the best road teams around. This is going to be a good game, low scoring. I think these starting pitchers are actually pretty decent. Miller has some poor numbers. Let's just cut it in the last 4 starts. 5.82 ERA, but he did strike out 10 against the Angels in a good outing, and Mariners have still won 4 of his last 5 starts. Baltimore has gone over in just 4 of their last 13. Give me the under in this one. Come back with another under after the 1-0 game on Saturday, and I'll take under here, Baltimore and Seattle on Sunday. Give me that under 8 runs. Cubs at Blue Jays. Free MLB pick for Sunday, August 13th for the Cubs. Jameson Taillon, 20 starts, a 5.08 ERA, 1.33 the whip, 20.5% K rate, 7% the walks, 36% ground balls, 1.4 home runs per 9 innings. For Toronto, Hyun-Jin Ryu, start number 3 since he's returned for the Jays, a 4 ERA, 1.22 the whip, 14% K rate so far, 5.5% the walks, 48% ground balls, 1 home run per 9 innings. For Taillon, he's actually turned it around big time of late. Cubs have won his last 6 starts. He has a 2.28 ERA in his last 4 starts. Cubs are hot, man. They've won the last 2 in this series. They've won 16 of their last 21 games. We'll see if Ryu can be the Ryu that they need him to be here now that he's returned. I mean, this isn't some call-up or signing. Ryu's part of this team right now, and they need him. Toronto shuffling the starting pitching a little bit. For Ryu, pretty good spot here, I would think, even though this Cubs team is hot. We see what we get from Ryu, but just remember this, the Cubs, they've gone under in 3 of their last 4, and with Taillon in those 6 games, 4-1 to the under, so 4 unders and a push in the last 6. And Toronto, a dead solid under. 27 of their last 34 games have gone under. Of course, the Cubs won 5-4 on Saturday, 6-2 on Friday. I'm going to take the under here in this one with the Cubs and Toronto. Let's go under the 9 runs on Sunday. Reds at Pirates. Game 1 of a doubleheader on Sunday, August 13th. Going to cover these again. Looks like the managers have flip-flopped the pitching matchups here. So in Game 1, we're expecting now Brandon Williamson up against Mitch Keller for the Reds. Williamson, the rookie, 15 starts, a 4.54 ERA, 1.26 to whip, 20% K rate, 9.5% walks, 34.5% ground balls, 1.6 home runs per 9 innings. Mitch Keller, 24 starts, 4.39 ERA, 1.27 the whip, 25% K rate, 7% walks, 44.5% ground balls, 1.2 home runs per 9 innings. Keller, 0-5 with a 7.54 ERA in his last 7 starts for Williamson. Numbers just okay, but 3-0 in his last 4 starts. The Reds 10-5 10-5 with Williamson this season. He's number 5 in the major leagues in units produced, positive units this year. I'm going to take the Reds. They won 9-2 on Friday before the rain out on Saturday. Sure, the Reds were struggling, but they need wins. They're still over 500. Bucks are done. The Reds have lost 8 of 10, but they got to grab this one, man. Reds have gone under in 7 of their last 8. Pirates have gone over in 17 of their last 24. I don't know maybe what to do there. I'm going to take the Reds here in this one with Williamson, game 1 of the doubleheader. Check those pitching matchups before you get into it. They can always go back to the original matchups, but we'll take the Reds in game 1 with Williamson over the Pirates and Keller. Reds at Pirates. This is action for game 2 of the doubleheader on Sunday, August 13th. Had a rain out on Saturday. They look like they swapped the starting pitchers in the 2 games. So in game 2, we're expecting now Luke Weaver for the Reds. 20 starts, a 6.75 ERA, 1.6 the whip, 18% K rate, 8% the walks, 36% ground balls, 2.1 home runs per 9 innings. For Pittsburgh, this is Andre Jackson, acquired by the Pirates in a trade with the Dodgers. Jackson will make his first career start. Does have 16 innings this season, a 5.16 ERA, 1.1 the whip, 24% K rate, 3.5% walk rate, 40% ground balls, 2 home runs per 9 innings. Pirates have gone over in 17 of their last 24. They're forced to go with Jackson here. Beto got sent down. Ortiz could be coming back soon, but probably see a mesh of depends on what happens in the first game too. So I would imagine we could see some runs eventually scored in this one. Weaver mentioned those numbers. He's still a pitcher that is profitable this year. Those Reds pitchers, despite some gaudy numbers, always get hung with some pretty good dog prices. But here, no line out as of the time of this recording in the middle of the night, but I'm going to put my bookmaking hat on and figure the Reds will be maybe even money, maybe you get a little plus money here with them. The Pirates, I would imagine maybe they'll be $1.20. Maybe it could be what happens in the first game, but I'll just say Pirates $1.20, total probably 9.5. Maybe it gets to 10. If there's runs scored in that first game, I think the total's going to continue to get pushed up a little bit. Weaver, Reds have gone under in 4 straight Weaver starts, but still, he's got a high ERA. Let's go over, call it 9.5. See what the line is. I'm calling it 129.5. See what that line is, and then make your play. I'll take the over 9.5. Reds and Pirates, game 2 on Sunday. Guardians at Rays, free MLB pick for Sunday, August 13th. For the Guardians, it's Tanner Bybee, 18 starts, 2.92 ERA, 1.22 the whip, 23% K rate, 8.5% the walks, ground balls at 38%, 0.9 home runs per 9 innings. For Tampa Bay, Zach Eflin, 22 starts, a 3.34 ERA, 0.97 whip, 26% K rate, just over 3% walks, 52% ground ball rate, 0.8 home runs per 9 innings. Intriguing game. The last 7 games between these 2 teams have been 1-run games. The last 6 won by the home team. The last 2 nights, walk-offs for the Rays, including 3 runs in the bottom of the 9th and a wild finish between these 2 over the last couple of innings last night. So Bybee's been real solid, man. 6-0 with a 2.15 ERA in his last 9 starts. 6 of the last 8 starts have gone under, but you're seeing this one, a lot of pressure to the under. Could be seeing this one juice 7 over here. Cleveland has lost 11 of their last 14. Tampa Bay's won 6 of 9. Even though they still lead the wild card, but they're sliding. Cleveland is slipping fast as well, out of contention entirely. So for Eflin, a 2.25 ERA last 4 starts. Very, very interesting. So figure Tampa Bay is going to win. I don't like Cleveland's chances to win. The home team keeps winning these games. The price is pretty high, $1.90. I'm not going to lay a run line here. I'm forced to take Tampa Bay at this big price. I'm going to lay $1.90. Hopefully it's $1.80 or less. Bibby's got to get some respect here, but it just seems like Cleveland can't win right now. And if they get into that bullpen, maybe it's a wash at Tampa Bay. Cleveland's got the better numbers, but I'll just take Tampa Bay again. They'll probably come back and win in the ninth inning. Maybe I guess the value is with Cleveland, but I'm taking Tampa Bay in this one. I'll lay $1.90. Rockies at Dodgers, free MLB pick for Sunday, August 13th. For the Rockies, Kyle Freeland goes 22 starts, a 4.84 ERA, 1.46 whip, 14.5% K rate, 7% the walks, 41.5% ground balls, 1.7 home runs per 9 innings. For the Dodgers, Julio Urias, 17 starts, 4.39 ERA, 1.15 the whip, 23% K rate, 5% walks, so 38.5% ground balls, 1.6 home runs per 9 innings. Urias has been pretty sharp of late, though. Last 3 starts, 1.59 ERA, 2-0 in those starts. The Dodgers have gone 11-6 in his starts this season. Dodgers, quite frankly, on a roll again. They've won 10 of their last 11. Last 3 games in this series this weekend, 2-1 yesterday, 6-1 on Friday, 4-1 on Thursday. That's 12-3. Last 3 games this weekend. You got Freeland, 5.34 ERA, last 5 starts, 0-4 record. Colorado's lost 12 of 18. Freeland, 9 career losses against the Dodgers. I just can't see any other way. Can't find a way to get on Colorado here, even on a plus money run line. I'll just have to lay it with the Dodgers, -1.5. Could be a total under because Colorado can't score. I'd like to go over in this game, but the Dodgers have gone under in 5 straight. Rockies have gone under in 7 of 10 Freeland starts on the road. So I guess I'm going to have to just lay the Dodgers here on the run line. It'll probably be $1.75 by the time I make it to the window. Take the Dodgers on Sunday to roll the Rockies again. Tigers at Red Sox, free MLB pick for Sunday, August 13th. For the Tigers, Eduardo Rodriguez, the former Boston pitcher, 17 starts, 2.7 ERA, 1.04 the whip, 25% K rate, 6% the walks, ground balls coming in at 42%, and a career low, 0.7 home runs per 9 innings. For Boston, it's Cutter Crawford, 14 starts, a 3.8 ERA, 1.14 whip, 25% K rate, 6% the walks, 35% ground balls, 1.4 home runs per 9 innings. The Tigers snapped a 9-game losing streak to Boston with that 6-2 win on Saturday. Tigers have scored 26 runs in their last 5 games. Rodriguez has an ERA almost a full run higher than his season ERA over the last 7 starts. Boston offense only 2 runs, obviously, on Saturday, but I figure with Devers, Turner, they get something going here against Eduardo. Game's going to be close. All of them are big for Boston at this point. If it gets 4-4, might be free rolling here. I'm going to go over 9 runs on Sunday with the Tigers and the Red Sox going over the 9. Angels at Astros, free MLB pick for Sunday, August 13th. For the Angels, Chase Silseth, 4 starts, 3.72 ERA, 1.21 the whip, striking out 27% of the batters, 11% walks, 56% ground balls, 1.7 home runs per 9 innings. For the Astros, Jose Urquidy, the Mexican, makes his 8th start of the season. A 6.10 ERA, 1.58 the whip. He just made 1 start since his return. It wasn't that good, so some concerns about Urquidy here, but the Astros do need him to try to return to some form quickly here and getting back into the rotation. Urquidy was not looking too good in his previous couple of starts before hitting the shelf. He does have 17% K rate, 9% walks, 33% ground balls, 2.0 home runs per 9 innings. Silseth has been looking really solid. 2.04 ERA in his last 3 starts. He struck out 12 against the Mariners. Looks like a pitching mismatch a little bit with the starters here in this one. And even in the bullpens, the Astros have a little bit better numbers here. But I think the one thing that the numbers of the data doesn't support necessarily is that the Angels have still lost 11 of their or 9 of their last 11. They lost 11-3 on Saturday. They lost 11-3 on Friday to these Astros. Astros have now won 18 of their last 26. I imagine there'll be some runs scored here in this one. Urquidy over for 1-1 in his last 6, dating back to that before that hiatus. And Silseth has gone over in 4 of his last 5. I'm going to take Houston here, though. Lay $1.50. Angels just they're toast. I'm going to take Houston here as a favorite. Lay $1.50 on Sunday. Brewers at White Sox, free MLB pick for Sunday, August 13th. For Milwaukee, it's Freddie Peralta. 22 starts, 4.28 ERA, 1.19 the whip, 29.5% K rate, 9% the walks, 40% ground balls, 1.4 home runs per 9 innings. For the White Sox, Dylan Cease, 24 starts, 4.42 ERA, 1.40 the whip, 27% K rate, 10.5% of walks, ground balls at 38%, 0.9 home runs per 9 innings. Peralta, last 3 starts, 1.89 ERA with 2-0 record. Milwaukee's 5-1 in his last 6 starts. Milwaukee's now won 7 of their last 11. They beat the White Sox again by a run. They took the first game of the series 3-2. They took the next one 7-6. So White Sox got to try to avoid a sweep here. I'm not sure they can with Cease. He's having control issues right now. 5.79 ERA last 4 starts. They've gone 1-3 in those 4 starts. White Sox have gone under in 10 of their last 13. Maybe these pitchers can have a good outing, at least to start the game. We'll see what happens when they get into those bullpens. But I would think Cease could have a good run against the bottom of the Milwaukee lineup. But I'm going to take Milwaukee in this one. They're just a small favorite on the road here. But got to like what Peralta's doing right now. And bottom line, you got to like the fact that Milwaukee's got the first 2 games of this series by 1 run in each ball game. So I'm going to take them to wrap it up here and grab a sweep in Chicago this weekend. Take the Brewers on Sunday. Twins at Phillies, MLB pick for Sunday, August 13th. For the Twins, Sonny Gray gets the start. 23 starts, a 3.11 ERA, 1.23 whip, 24% K rate, 8% the walks, ground balls at 43%, and best in the league among starters, career best, 0.3 home runs per 9 innings for Ranger Suarez. For the Phils, 16 starts, a 3.96 ERA, 1.42 the whip, 20.5% K rate, 8% the walks, 52% ground balls, 0.9 home runs per 9 innings. Phillies have won 12 of their last 18. Meanwhile, Minnesota, as an underdog for a team that's slightly above 500, 13-24 record as an underdog. Phillies are 46-30 as a favorite. Minnesota did get the win on Saturday, 8-1 after Phillies 13-2 win on Friday. Philly definitely, I have them rated number 8 offensively. Figure they're going to get some runs here. 6-3-2 to the over in their last 11, and Minnesota 18-9-1 to the over last 28. I'm going to take Philly, though. I'm going to take the Phillies here with that weak record as a dog for Minnesota. They've lost 4 out of their last 5 games. Ranger Suarez does have an ERA north of 5 at home, but still, I'm going to take the Phillies here in this one. Only about $1.20 or so. So for Minnesota coming in here, basically playing, $3.50 ball as an underdog, I'm going to take the Phillies minus $1.20 on Sunday over the Twins. Yankees at Marlins. Free MLB pick for Sunday, August 13th. For the Yankees, it's Garrett Cole. 24 starts, 2.75 ERA, 1.04 the whip, 26.5% K rate, 7% walks, 39% ground balls, 0.9 home runs per 9 innings. For Miami, Yuri Perez, a 20-year-old rookie, 12 starts, 2.79 ERA, 1.12 the whip, 29% K rate, 8% walks, 35% ground balls, 1.4 home runs per 9 innings. A FIP of 3.97 indicates that Perez may see some regression to his numbers currently. Remember, Perez was expected to be shut down, but a rash of injuries put him back into action. They were ready to rest their young star for the rest of the season, and he's back. So for Cole, the Yankees are 16-8 with Cole as a starter, but have lost 5 straight starts with him on the road. The Yankees did win here 9-4 on Friday, but lost on Saturday 3-1. Yankees have lost 11 of their last 18, but the Marlins have lost 9 of their last 14. They've gone under in 7 straight Perez starts and under in 9 of their last 12. A lot of trends point to the under here. Just feels like it's going to end up 4-3 late. Whether or not it's a Miami walk-off or a Yankee win, just feels like it's going to get there, and this total keeps dropping down to 7. I might even like it over, but I'm going to take the Yankees here. The bullpen is nearly a run better, and that funky situation with Perez ready to be sidelined. He's had a couple starts now since he missed a turn or two in his rotation. It might have just been one start actually, but Yankees need this just as bad, and I'll take Garrett Cole here in this big game, even though they haven't been getting it done on the road. I'll take him as a short favorite on the road. Yankees over Marlins on Sunday. Athletics at Nationals. Free MLB pick for Sunday, August 13th. For Oakland, it's Ken Waldichuk, the left-hander, 15 starts, a 6.3 ERA, 1.7 the whip, 21% strikeouts, 12.5% the walks, ground balls at 40%, 1.5 home runs per 9 innings. For Washington, Trevor Williams, 23 starts, an ERA of 5, and a 1.5 whip, 17% K rate, 7% the walks, 47% ground balls, 2 home runs per 9 innings. Waldichuk and the A's here. The A's 33-21 to the over on the road this season. Williams has an ERA 7.25 in their last 5 starts. So I got to like some of the bats on both sides here. I would think for Oakland, you got to figure Blade probably set up pretty good in this one. For the A's. For Washington, Meneses probably against the left-hander. Ruiz for sure against the left-hander. 4 of Williams' last 5 starts have gone over. Both these starters, obviously, with ERA, Williams a 5 ERA, Waldichuk 6.3. I've got to take the over in this one with the Athletics and the Nationals on Sunday. Padres at Diamondbacks. Free Major League Baseball selection for Sunday, August 13th. For the Padres, Seth Lugo goes, 17 starts, 4.19 ERA, 1.46 whip, 23% K rate, 5.5% walks, 46% ground balls, 1.7 home runs per 9 innings. For Arizona, Brandon Pfaadt, the rookie, 10 starts, 7.16 ERA. He's 0-6 this season, 1.46 whip, 19.5% strikeouts, 6.5% walks, 33.5% ground balls, 2.6 home runs per 9 innings. Arizona got the win 3-0, but that was with their ace Gallen going yesterday. Still, Arizona's lost 24 of their last 32. Padres have lost 6 of 8. Lugo a 6.75 ERA in his last 3 starts. Padres are 3-11 in Lugo's last 14 starts. Probably be some runs here and get into the bullpens a little bit, maybe increase the volatility. Arizona is a home dog here. Arizona's gone under in 12 of their last 17 and also have gone under in 8 of 10 starts by Fott. Still got to feel like there's going to be runs scored. I'm going to take Arizona here, though, at home, plus money against the Padres. Padres, this seems like a game they'll just end up losing like so many of before. They're supposed to be better than Arizona. They don't even have a better record than Arizona. I'm going to take the Diamondbacks at home on Sunday over my Padres. Rangers and Giants free MLB pick for Saturday, August 13th. For the Rangers, Dane Dunning, 17 starts, 3.21 ERA, 1.15 the whip, 17% strikeouts, 7% walks, 46% ground balls, 0.8 home runs per 9 innings. For the Giants, Logan Webb in 24 starts, a 3.56 ERA, 1.08 the whip, 25% K rate, elite 4% walk rate, 61% ground balls, another top number for Webb, 1.0 home runs per 9 innings. Webb, a 6.32 ERA, though, his last 3 starts. He's also gone under, however, in 4 of his last 5. Giants now have lost 6 of 7. Rangers have won 10 of 11. They won yesterday 9-3. Bochy's come in and put a hurt on the Giants here, winning the first 2 games of the series. You got that hot Ranger lineup, number 6 in my rankings offensively right now, going up against a Giants team that, well, frankly, I have them ranked dead last in the major leagues right now, number 30 for the Giants, and not in a good position here, it would look like, against Dane Dunning. Going to have to lay a little bit here, or to get in the price, actually. I'm on Texas here, no doubt. Taking Texas here on the road as an underdog to sweep this series against the Giants on Sunday. That was our MLB pick show for Sunday, August 13th. Tony will be back with you again tomorrow after a couple of well-earned days off, and he'll have the action for the remainder of the week. But make sure to like this video, subscribe to our channel, free MLB picks and all major sports. Check me out Wednesdays through Mondays on our morning show here on the Tony's Picks YouTube channel. Mindy Hahn and I get together 6 days a week, preview the betting card, have the chat comment with their picks as well. Real good atmosphere over at Tony'sPicks.com. Check out our morning show. Then visit Tony'sPicks.com. We're a multi-handicapper website. Check out some of the hot handicappers. Check out the handicapper leaderboards. Handicappers like Mindy Hahn up a dime over the last 30 days. Site leading right there. Morning Steam also up over the last 30 days. And then take a look at our premium pick packages from our handicappers at Tony's Picks. For Sunday, Ben Ruhala's got a 3-pack in there. We got some $15 guaranteed picks as well, and best bets from the crew over at Tony's Picks on Sunday. Check out our long-term passes as well. Use the promo code TonyT at checkout. Save 20% off all premium pick packages. Short-term, long-term, single game, doesn't matter. Use the promo code TonyT at checkout to save 20%. That's going to do it. Thanks a lot. Tony back with you tomorrow for more free picks. I'm Ramon Scott.